On a quiet, starry night, there was a small star named Lumi living in the sky. Lumi was different from the other stars. She didn't just shine bright, but she also glowed in beautiful colors like pink, blue, and gold, making everyone adore her. One night, Lumi felt something strange. When it was time to light up the sky, she tried to shine as usual, but nothing happened. She kept trying and trying, but her light was completely gone. She looked at her reflection in the lakes below and saw herself dark and dull. What happened to me? Lumi asked herself sadly. How will I light up the sky now? Everyone depends on me. Determined to solve her problem, Lumi saw a shooting star passing by and asked, Mr. Shooting Star, do you know why I lost my light? The shooting star replied quickly, perhaps you should ask the moon. He knows everything. Lumi went to the wise moon and told him her story. The moon smiled and said, Dear Lumi, sometimes light doesn't come from within. Try going down to earth and helping others, and you might find your answer. Lumi didn't completely understand the moon's advice, but she decided to give it a try. She descended to earth as a small, glowing crystal and landed in a quiet forest. In the forest, she saw a little rabbit trying to jump across a big puddle of water but was too scared. His ears were trembling, and his eyes were filled with tears. Lumi approached him and said, Don't be afraid, my friend. I'll guide you. Lumi lit up the path with warmth and care, giving the rabbit courage to jump safely across. The rabbit smiled and said, Thank you, star of the sky. Lumi continued her journey and soon heard a sad chirping sound. It was a small bird perched on a branch, crying because he had lost his way back to his nest. Lumi said kindly, Don't worry, I'm here to help. Let's leave a glowing mark in the sky so your family can find you. Lumi floated into the air, creating bright circles of light. Before long, a flock of birds arrived, looking for their lost friend. The little bird hugged his family and said, You're an amazing star. I'll never forget this. Lumi then traveled to a small village. There she saw a child crying because he had lost his favorite toy. He sat on the ground, his tears sparkling under the moonlight. Lumi approached him and said gently, Don't be sad, little one. I'll help you find your toy. She searched with him everywhere until they found the toy. It was under a big tree. The child hugged his toy tightly, then looked up at the sky and said, Thank you, kind star. With every person Lumi helped, she felt something warm growing inside her. Bit by bit, her light started to return. After her long night on Earth, Lumi went back to the sky. She looked at her reflection in the lakes and saw herself shining brighter and more beautifully than ever before. She realized then that true light doesn't only come from within but also from the love we share and the help we give to others. From that day on, Lumi became a symbol of kindness and light, and every little star dreamed of being just like her.